Okay, so in this video, we're going to be looking at one of the last kind of types of economic systems or just group of economic systems, and that is what is characterized as a mixed economy. So just as a summary of what we're going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about looking at the marketplace with some government intervention and how that works. We're going to be looking at specifically how the government is there to help the societies, pretty much answer the questions, the who, the what, and for whom with its intervention. And then, of course, looking at the idea of property rights to ensure that the marketplace is fair. Okay, so as we see with the rise of free markets and, of course, capitalism coming from Adam Smith and his idea of the Wealth of Nations, published in 1776, we know that he was really a big proponent of government's hands off. That idea of laissez-faire, that he said really the government should just leave the marketplace alone. Even with those statements, he believed that the government should have some involvement. Specifically, there were like three things, and that is protecting the borders. So we see protecting borders and civil law. So basically maintaining order and peace, and then providing goods. So when we look at that, we're like, oh, that's government intervention. Well, it's more of like, building roads or education. Basically, he believed that the government's intervention should have no way putting them as a firm, or as he felt that they would basically only want to make money and hoard it all for themselves and not the people. I wonder. So with a mixed economy, we see this, where we see this idea of Adam Smith's like a free market, but we see some government intervention in the market to maintain its free and to protect those participants. So we see our government providing national defense and public education. So we do see that providing the public goods idea and the defending our borders. We also see the civil law and, of course, more maintaining the practice of private property and protection of it, and then just making sure that the marketplace is regulated, which is a step beyond Adam Smith's ideas of government intervention, but has been proving to help maintain a fair marketplace overall. So this should look familiar as we've studied the circular flow model looking at free markets. And of course, there is a change, and that is right here. Whereas in a completely free market, you have no government intervention and only households and firms interact. In this particular instance, you have the government intervention with taxes, or also with providing like jobs and things like that, looking at they're a buyer and getting buyers of labors. And you may hear my cat in the background. He really wants to help you guys understand economics. But you have employees, you have purchasing of goods, but you also have the collection of taxes from both households and firms in order to continue its job of protecting, protecting the marketplace itself and operating. So they participate as buyers and sellers, but also with kind of that intervention of collecting taxes.